Now, Eurovision week has officially begun. Tomorrow is the first semi-final, and in Sweden, final preparations are underway, with the opening ceremony kicking off proceedings. Our reporter Poppy Jeffrey has been watching.
In Eurovision, you don't get a red carpet, you get a turquoise one.
See that girl was a singing the dancing queen.
This year's contest has been officially opened in the Swedish city of Malmo, ahead of what is a very busy week for the 37 representatives taking part. From the refined to the quirky.
Hello, my name is Windows 95 man.
Tomorrow is the first semi-final, with half of the acts performing in the hopes of making it to the grand final on Saturday. The UK is part of the Big Five, the countries that contribute the most to the EBU, and they automatically get a place in the final. But for the first time, they will perform live in the semis. And it's fair to say that Ollie Alexander isn't doing things by halves. But this year's contest has an undertone of tension, with calls for some acts, including the UK, to boycott the event over the Israel-Gaza war.
I think it's really important that people are able to protest and people voice their opinions. Also myself, I think it's really important to not stay silent.
Israel is competing. Eden Golan's song Hurricane is a rewritten version of her first entry, October Rain, which was thought to reference the Hamas attacks of October the 7th. The tension means security is a real focus, but police in Malmo say they are ready.
We have a high security around the Israeli delegation, but we also have a high security for the other delegations and from the other countries. So I think it's important for us that all of them feel safe when they're coming to Malmo. So even if they're not from Israel, we try to keep them in a good mood and feel safe no matter what country they're from.
And they are definitely in a good mood. The permanent slogan of Eurovision is United by Music, something that's not lost on those taking part.
It boils down to those 3 minutes of music. Really, that's a completely non-intellectual experience. And when you don't think anymore, you just experience, you don't judge, you don't divide. That stuff goes away, and we need to foster those moments where we experience that together.
And with that, the Eurovision Song Contest 2024 is good to go. Poppy Jeffrey, BBC News.
Oh,
I knew you were going to be excited by that.
I was in Malmo, I think it was 9 years ago, the last time it was there for Eurovision, and so I'm feeling a little bit sad that I can't be there this year.
You can be there, Nina.
I'll be there, I'm always there in spirit.
You can watch it on the telly.
Exactly.
The first semi-final is on BBC One. It's actually on BBC One itself this time. Tomorrow night from 8 o'clock. And then there's another one on Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah. And I'm so pleased that the semis are going on BBC One now after the success of Liverpool.
It's always a shame. We never do enough stuff on the Eurovision. It's good that we're actually committing to it properly this time.
Do I sense a tone of sarcasm?
Yes.